Hello and welcome to the Scouting Rapport Podcast 2.0. Going forward, rather than have it as a podcast, we're actually going to do a video breakdown each week. This week we're going to go ahead and break down LaMelo Ball. And to start out, we're just going to give you some of the stats and information. LaMelo Ball is 18 years old. His birthday is August 22nd of 2001. He's a point guard. He just was playing for the Illawarra Hawks in the New Zealand Basketball League. He's a 6'6" point guard, like I mentioned before. He weighs 180 pounds. I don't have any information on his wingspan, at least nothing credible, but I did see a rumor that his wingspan is 6'10", so he's a pretty big guard with pretty long arms. As for his statistics, he played about 31 minutes per game over in New Zealand, took about 17 shots, making about 38% of them. Shot about 7 threes a game, made 25% of those. Shot about 4 free throws a game, made 72% of those, and also had just over 7.5 rebounds, just under 7 assists, a steal and a half, and about 17 points per game. The game we're looking at today took place on October 24th of 2019 against the New Zealand Breakers. LaMelo Ball went for 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists in the game. He went 3 for 13 from the field and 2 for 7 from three-point land, and was 2 for 4 from the free throw line with 5 turnovers. Now let's get to some highlights.
As loud as Spark Arena, downtown Auckland. Michael Allen with the ball. LaMelo Ball in town. Next to him, RJ Hampton. Waiting for TV.
Feel that fizz, baby. Feel the energy.
Next stars in the house. There we go. RJ Hampton blocks LaMelo Ball on their first possession.
LaMelo block.
Here's LaMelo for 3. He's 3 of 26 on the season. Here's Hampton. Gets a clean look. Too strong. There's LaMelo Ball. Poked away. And that's going to come off. The 18-year-old. And here is the block. RJ Hampton meets him below the rim.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Control. AJ Ogilvy at the scorer's bench. Here comes Emmett Nah. And Rob just caught something to the face.
Another turnover for LaMelo Ball. Slightly since his return from the bench. Look at that post by David Anderson. Fighting for that position down low.
Top Blanchfield again from that corner. And as supreme as Frolling turns that over. The ball steals it. And he's hit by Ashley.
Brandon Ashley.
LaMelo Ball, Chino Hills, California. Played in Lithuania with his younger brother Leanne. Named for the assists. Almost 2 steals a game. 1.6 turnovers, which is quite something for a kid his age.
Hanging around. They got to be pretty happy with the way this started to be at the position they are.
Great look from Brooks. Majuk has it swiped
what a
away
steal.
by Ball. He can't get it to go though. It's Boone with the board. Blanchfield for 3. Tipped around. Breakers have it. Here's LaMelo Ball for 3. Gets tied up with Jared Weeks' feet. Matt Flynn has a point. Ball heaves it. Sek Henry catches it. Sek Henry heaves it himself. And that will do us after one half of basketball at Spark Arena. Breakers in control, up 17 points, 54-37 over the Illawarra Hawks. It's Hobson with a fall away over Blanchfield. LaMelo Ball with the rebound. Working on Hampton. Hampton does well. Stays vertical and gets the steal.
Oh, as I've ever seen Corey Webster execute on a fast break. What a finish.
Majuk puts LaMelo Ball down. And LaMelo will go to the line to shoot 2.
But in this case, he gave A.T. Majuk time to come back and block the shot. Fortunate.
Persistent.
And he is moving like a man 10 years younger compared to a season ago.
Averaging 20 is Scotty Hobson. Here's Ball for three. That drops, just his fourth on the season. Hobson going up Blanchfield, who gave him a bit of space. Scotty Hobson can't get that to drop. LaMelo Ball tried to save it. And it will be Breaker's ball.
There, after only playing 4 minutes in the first two games.
It's hard to understand why he only played 4 minutes on Sunday and, none on Sunday. LaMelo Ball with another three. He's got the crowd wooing on that one.
Somehow the Breakers get it back and stretch it to a 20-point lead with the triple.
LaMelo's feeling it. Little long. LaMelo Ball. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. My goodness. A one-handed bounce pass threading the needle to AJ Ogilvy. Sort everybody out in the standings. It's a little wonky looking at the moment. There's Brooks. Oh, on the weak side with the finish, gets them up.
LaMelo Ball getting the crowd hyped. Not just yet, because we got another Breakers steal again. And a lot of that damage done from deep.
One shot, and it went thunk. It went thunk.
They love on the roll. LaMelo strips RJ Hampton. Jook. Here's LaMelo, all eyes on him with the ball. Steps into a three. It was a deep one as well. He was making those and shoot around.
Bucket.
Terry Lee, they want Lee to get a
buckets.
Terry Lee left it. And that's us. This game is over. Modi Maoa is up off the bench. He's so pumped for RJ Hampton and the Sky Sport Breakers. They defeat Illawarra by 31. They win 103 to 72 at Spark Arena.
LaMelo Ball is almost a consensus top 5 pick everywhere you look. However, I don't necessarily agree with that. Offensively, he has an alright handle. It appears to be more style than substance. He kind of carries it loose and high at times. Jumper is pretty close to a disaster. His form is funky to start with. On top of that, his mechanics are inconsistent. Literally every shot he puts up looks different. His shot will most likely need to be completely overhauled at the next level. On top of that, he's really nothing special athletically. If he was at least a good scorer around the rim, you could live with the jump shot not being there at first. But he's nothing special attacking the rim. He just doesn't have the athleticism to go over or through defenders to just score around the rim. The one thing he really has going for him on offense is his passing. He's got good vision and throws accurate passes that puts teammates in a good position to score. The team that picks him is going to draft him for his passing and hope that he can develop other parts of his offensive game as he goes along. His defense is also a project. He spends a lot of time in this game just walking around on defense, seeming disengaged. On top of that, he seems to gamble a lot on that end of the floor. He has defensive potential because of his size and length, but being big with long arms doesn't necessarily make you a good defender. But teams will convince themselves they will be the ones that convince him to put those defensive tools to work. His game just seems like a little more style than actual production. I see what people like about him. He has the tools to be a great player and he's really young. But we do this every year. We talk ourselves into players with tools and potential. To sum things up, if his name was LaMelo Smith, I'm not sure he would even be considered an option to be a first-round pick.